Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survivalist Boards. Guys, I messed up. I have messed up big time. And it's my fault. I mean, it is my fault. As one is I didn't have my soil tested before we planted the garden. And it's like, okay. Then I figured that all right, so let's back up a couple of years. Starting to stutter. Let's collect my thoughts. Back up a couple of years. There was a massive bonfire here, guys. It was a huge bonfire. We had some of the timber cut off the property, and I'm talking there was a pile of like tree trunks and limbs. This thing must have been 10 feet tall whenever it burned down. I probably had a stack of ash almost 30 inches tall by 8 foot in diameter, probably 10 foot in diameter. I mean, it's this huge pile of ash. I had to get the tractor out with a level blade, level all the ash out, then disc it in. What I did not know is that potassium, which is potash, and some of y'all scientists out there are going, well, Kevin, it's not the same. Potassium's not potash. Anyway, kind of does the same thing. Potassium, too much potassium in the soil prevents the uptake of nitrogen to the plants. So if you've had an area here like what I did, and you just came in and had a big bonfire and spread all that potash, and oh man, this is going to be great next year, you may end up with something like this. Dead, not growing, dead, not growing, not growing, not growing. All right, now, so hang on. Now, this is a little Cajun spicy jalapeno pepper plant that I'm going to try to transplant some of these, or I'm just going to start over. Remember how big that is, okay? Remember how big that is. Then we're going to come back and we're going to compare that to tomato plants that we planted in pots at the same time. So, what did we learn here, guys? It was like, well, some of y'all may be saying, Kevin, if this was a crap hit the fan situation, then you would just be out of luck. I'm like, well, no, it'd be a setback. I wouldn't be out of luck. And so the potash, too much potassium prevents the uptake of nitrogen into the plant. So what does that mean? Is that without the nitrogen, the plant can't grow. So too much potash effectively stops the plant from growing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to town tomorrow and I'm going to start over. I'm getting me some more pepper plants and we're going to replant. We're going to replant, but we're not going to plant here. We're going to move over. I need to get the soil tested right here, like that squash right there. That's yellow squash, zucchini. Or yeah, it's yellow squash, or is it zucchini? But anyway, I mean, I planted a whole bunch of peas through here. They just haven't come up. Planted some squash. They haven't come up. And it's just like no matter what I plant, the potatoes, remember the potatoes? They rotted in the ground, which that's my fault too. I planted them too low in the ground. We got a lot of rain. They rotted, but that's never been a problem before. But anyway, some of y'all may hear that shooting over there. I threw a pound of pea and bean seed out, and this is really all I have to show for it. Just a couple of plants. Just not much of anything. Not much of anything. See, I might be, let's go back to the Kevin. If this was a crap hit the fan situation, you'd just be out of luck. It'd be a setback, guys. I stockpile so many seeds, this would be a setback, but it would not be a catastrophe. So what do we learn? Learn that if you have a bonfire and you spread the ash out, depending on how alkaline or acidic your soil is, going into your plant the next year, that your plants may not grow. That too much potassium prevents the uptake of nitrogen. Nitrogen is important for the plant to grow. So, but some plants, I think it's asparagus, like alkaline soil. But I don't have any asparagus seed. Never even grown asparagus. So if nothing else, I guess I need to get some asparagus seed and plant it here. So what am I going to do? The bonfire was here. I'm going to move over about 30 feet. I don't want to get the sunlight in the camera so y'all can't see what's going on. Several years ago, I did a video of planting potatoes, squash, and corn. And corn was over there about where that first row on this side is at. Has some nice corn, some nice beans and peas, squash, potatoes all through here. But it was on this side, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, move over here about 20 feet or so, right in here. I'm gonna disc this up, I'm gonna till this up. I'm gonna plant right in here. And then, because most of the ash is over there, whenever we were leveling the ash pile out, we were going back and forth, leveling it out and disced it all in. So, I'm a month behind schedule. This should be planting, I should have been planting in March. Here it is, the end of April, towards the end of April, so I'm a month behind schedule. And that's just bad, guys. That is just really, really bad. But this has been a learning experience. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Be sure to visit the forum. If you're not a member, go ahead and register on the forum, survivalistboards.com, and I will talk to y'all later.